Hi, and welcome back to One Acadiana's Candidate Conversations. I'm Keely McGivney, and this is Andre Bro here on the team at One Acadiana. We're bringing you this series in the 2023 election so that you can get to know candidates for office across Lafayette Parish.
That's right. And for this conversation, we're joined by Parish Councilman Bryan Tabor of Lafayette Parish Council District 1. Councilman Tabor, thank you for joining us, and congratulations on being reelected without opposition.
Thank you. And it was very nice to be unopposed. So no knocking on doors, nothing like that. It was, like I said, my wife, she was more happy than me, I think. So anyway.
Well, and we appreciate you still doing the video with us today. I think many folks in the community already know you, but let's start with just the basics. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your background in Lafayette Parish.
All right. I've been living in Lafayette since 1979. I own a plumbing company. Can I give myself a plug or Ace Plumbing? And I'm married to my beautiful wife, Veronica, for 37 years. We have 3 children and 6 grandchildren. So
that's awesome. It's always interesting to know more about someone's background and your family. So thank you so much. We want to talk about what initially inspired you to run for parish council in the first place. Why parish council?
Well, I served on quite a few boards and commissions. Actually, I served on, before it was One Acadiana, it was the Greater Lafayette Chamber. And I served 1 year on that. And just as a business owner, I got involved. And one day, Jay Castile was my council member, and he was a councilman. And he was coming up for a term limit, and he asked me if I ever thought about being interested in politics. And I said, well, I've always been interested in politics. So I never saw myself in politics. But he said, well, you'd like to run for then it was that's when it was going to split. We weren't sure. That was our first split of the parish and the city. So either way, I was going to run. So I prayed about it, and let me pray about it and talk to my family, and I definitely feel it's a calling for me to do it. So that's why I did it.
Well, looking ahead to your second term, are there any specific near-term issues that you are hoping to address in your second term?
Right now, we're working on the budget, which is always very important, especially for the parish. As you know, when I first got elected, we had $50,000 in the parish fund balance. Most businesses have more than that money than that. Now, I'm happy to say with the administration, we've built that up to roughly $3 million. So we got a little cushion now. Not much, but we got a little cushion to work with. One of the other things it's working on, we need to get done, is a new jail. That's in the process right now. And we get that, because that actually takes a lot from that fund balance. When things go, you got an old jail like that, things break all the time, and you got problems, unforeseen. You got to start. You don't have the budget for it, so there's not enough money in the budget for it, I should say. But anyway, that's some of the things we got.
Great. And so if we look at the office in terms of the long term, if we look at the parish council, are there specific things that you think the parish council needs to stay focused on for the future in the long term?
Yeah, of course. Again, the jail itself, it's going to be a while before we get that going. But one of the things I'm working on right now is gravel roads. We've introduced a gravel. This budget is going to be in this budget, gravel road conversion program. When we switch districts next January, now that I'm not unopposed, I will be that District 1 councilman, and that I'm going to take a lot of rural area. In that rural area is a lot of gravel roads. I'm probably going to have 70% of the gravel roads in the parish. There's 119 gravel roads in the parish. I'll probably have 70% of them, close to 70 of them probably. So that's something I'm looking at to get done. We're here at 2023 gravel roads. We shouldn't be driving on too many gravel. Of course, a lot of the older part, which is what I have, the older part of the parish, Carencro and Scott area, they have a lot of gravel roads. So that's one of the things I'm looking at, doing work with the administration on. And other than that, it's just basically bridges, roads, and drainage issues that we're concentrating on.
Well, hopefully that paves the way, no pun intended,
Hey, that's a good.
for more people to move into your district. If you were talking to somebody who was interested in moving into District 1, what would you tell them about your district and about Lafayette Parish?
The 3S: friendly, food, and festive. You know, Lafayette Parish has a small town atmosphere, but it still has the opportunity of the big city. You know, we got a Top Golf coming, all the restaurants we have. I mean, it's, you know, but you still have the small town atmosphere, which I think most people look for because, you know, with the festivals and stuff, there's a lot of fellowship going on. A lot of people come together. So, you know, you still get that small town atmosphere.
And is there anything else you would want to share with your constituents in District 1?
Well, just let them know. Thank you for trusting me to be unopposed and reelected. Basically, I'm gonna work as hard at this next 4 years as I did the first 4 years, and probably harder because I'm a little bit more educated now and how the process works. And it's a big learning curve, and I've learned what I need to do, how I need to do it, and hopefully I can do more for my constituents and the whole parish as a whole. So that, like I said, I'm not a rookie anymore, so I'm ready.
Wonderful. And we really appreciate your time again. Like Andre said, you're unopposed and we congratulate you. We're thrilled though to still have the opportunity to provide the community some access to you and hear more from you, even though a lot of us already know you. Our last question would be, how can constituents engage with you? How can they keep up on the parish council's work?
Well, they can go to LCG's website, or they can if they need to contact me, they can call me at the council office at 337-291-8801, or they can email me at bryantabor@lafayettela.gov. And I also have a Facebook page that I keep up the progress of what's going on in the district. If a gravel road, I wish a gravel road project conversion would come up. Well, we do have one coming up, hopefully. But any road projects coming up, any drainage projects coming up, any bridges that are out, or just any type of information that I get to pass on to something's going to be shut down. Just pass it on. Try to keep them my constituents up on what's going on.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much again. We really, really appreciate your time. Again, that was Lafayette Parish Councilman Bryan Tabor, representing Parish Council District 1, joining us today. Thank you so much for your time. And I would say good luck, but you don't need it.
Thankfully not. Thank y'all.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye.